Okay, so today the job is to take that fascia off and replace it. So we're getting right there. So I'm just going to show you a few little techniques on how to do that. I'm going to be replacing the right hand side, and we're just going to bring it to this butt joint here, okay, and replace that piece. Now what we're going to do is, you can see there that whoever's painted it has actually put the paint onto the gutter here, right? So we're just going to run a knife to break that seal there so we don't rip all the paint off, and we'll also do it around these at the back, because we just got to break the paint before we tap it off. So as we've checked it, you'll see you've also got to do the back part of it. So we've got to run a knife all the way along there to break the paint. Otherwise, when you bring it off, all the paint is just going to get torn away with it. So that's one of the big jobs. I'll get onto that. I'm trying to do it with one hand, and I'll show you afterwards how it comes off. So I don't know whether you can see that, but we have run that all the way along there. Very, very simple now. I'm just going to lightly tap it off. And you see, because we ran the knife along here, it separates nice and neatly, it doesn't tear into the paint, and it should come off. Now it's just a matter of getting another one and nailing it back on. Okay, so I've been down the local supplier, and they don't actually have a piece of wood the exact same size as that, but they have this, which is a decking board. Okay, and that is 20 mil thick, so it's the correct thickness, but you can see it's not the correct dimension. It's got rounded edges on it, so you don't do it. So we're just going to put it through the table saw, square off the edges, and make it the right size. Okay, so there you have it. It's been trimmed down to the right size. You can see it there, right size. Okay, this is a harder wood, so it should last better, because that was pine, untreated. It's just a fascia. Now, you could have done that with a circular saw if you liked. We obviously used a table saw because it's easier. Now that's ready to cut, go back and put on as fascia. Now we've cut our piece of timber to the right size. It's just a matter of cutting it to the right length and fitting it. Okay, so I just measured that length, and I have marked it. It was 2520, and now it's just cutting it with the circular saw. Okay, just a little trick. If you want to get a perfectly straight cut, get your set square, put it on, line your blade up, and use that as your guide to get a straight cut. There you go. Nice and straight, perfect right angle. Okay, I'm going to show you a quick trick. I don't want to split this wood. So what I'm going to do is, that is one of the standard nails I'm going to use to put it in. So I'm just going to, with an angle grinder, quickly rip the end off. That. Put it in my drill. Wrong way. Okay. Now, I'm just going to drill through. And now, I'm just going to drill through the spots that I want it to go in. My main reason is I just don't want the wood to split when I hit it. So. And now I'll give it a quick paint and it's ready to go up. Okay, so we just need to make sure there's nothing sticking out. See, they're all pretty good. Except this one has a little nail sticking out. We're just going to pull that out. Okay, so now it's all going to sit flat along those ones. There you go. So you put up some fascia. It's not hard, it's pretty easy, a little bit fiddly. Same principles to most fascia, to be honest. Hope you learned something. If you did, like and subscribe.